What's up, everybody? It is a very cold day here in Connecticut. It's like 38 degrees. It's very windy. But on a good note, we have launched our brand new giveaway, LGD 23, which is right behind me. That thing is a 2021 limited Ram 2500 MegaCab Cummins. And if you've been following us for a little while, you know that we give away pretty much only fully loaded vehicles. And at this point in time, only brand new vehicles. So this thing is literally brand new. We bought it brand new. We're the first owners and you will be the second. The title is in our name. It will be in yours next if you win. But it's got 1,500 miles on it, so it's not brand spanking new. 1,500 miles from shooting videos, okay? So we buy it, go straight to the shop, and then we take it apart. And as you can see, it's not just any normal color. No, that's not paint. That is a wrap, and we will get into that. We're gonna go over the whole entire truck, but just know that that truck is up for grabs right now, along with $50,000 in cash, which I will also show you when we get in there. And yeah, so let's go over it. So like I said, brand new 2021 limited, so it is fully loaded. We never do the interior first, but we'll show you the interior first because honestly, we've done so many of these overview videos and we don't advertise it enough. We really should, but we don't advertise the stock features of these trucks, and the windows are completely tinted. So like if you don't see the inside of the truck in the ads, you have no idea. And if you don't know what a limited is and you don't know what the interior looks like, then you have no idea what the inside looks like. Now we do have build specs on the website. If you go over to the website and you click on the current giveaway button at the top of the website, you will get to our build specs page where you can see pictures of the inside, the outside, all the parts on the outside. So yeah, you can see the interior, but if you don't see the interior in the ads, you really don't know if you don't know what a limited is. But yeah, we've done a lot of overviews, so I'm not going to go over it in detail, but quick key features. Of course, the large screen, all of the limiteds come with that. $50,000 in cash that one person's going to get. So full screen, and then coolest thing about it, it now has in the 2021s, they have the option of a digital rear view camera. This one does have that option. You can turn it off and have a regular rear view. So that's pretty cool. Coolest feature of the truck, honestly, of course, full 360 camera. I mean, it's a limited, it's a fully loaded truck. It has everything that all of these new trucks, minus massage seats, because only Fords come with those, which I really wish that the Rams came with, but unfortunately they don't. Maybe 2023, we'll see, or 2022. Either way, it's a 2021, okay? It's the newest model you can get, and it's as fully loaded as you can get. So inside, that's it. If you want to know more about the inside of the truck and all of the buttons and what they do and the exhaust brake and all that, go to Ram's website. Second option, if you don't want the truck and the cash, we're not really going crazy on the advertising for it, but just so you know, it is there, $120,000 in cash. And I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I am not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you. Listen, the truth comes out. These are fake stacks. You can buy these online, okay? Everybody's like, hey, they use motion picture bills in a briefcase, a $7,500 briefcase in public. You think I'm really gonna walk around with $120,000? It's stupid enough that I walk around with $50,000 in real cash, okay? So yeah, if you're watching this, I do walk around with that, and we do use it for videos because we want everybody to know that we actually have this cash in hand. Like, we're not just fronting fake cash just to have somebody. It's not a scam, basically, but I'm not gonna walk around with $120,000. So it's a real $100 bill with a fake stack underneath it, just to fill it. Okay, now that that's over with, if you do win the $120,000 with the briefcase, you're gonna get a check, okay? And your check is gonna be probably taped down inside the briefcase. Either way, the option is there. If you really don't want the truck, or if something comes up and you entered for the truck and the cash and you just need $120,000, then the option's there. So just know you have the option between the cash or the truck and 50K. So, onto the truck, the coolest part. So it's a pretty cool color. We call it Tiffany. We call her Tiffany, and yeah, so it's a satin turquoise chrome wrap by Hexus, performed by Coil Customs. So the whole entire wrap, which is a very difficult wrap to install, was all done by Tom Coppola and his wife over at Coil Customs. They have been wrapping all of our chrome trucks, all of our chrome wrapped trucks, such as LGD 13, which Owen will put a picture of right here, the red chrome truck, LGD 16, the satin titanium chrome Ford, the satin caramel lust LGD 15 High Country dually, and then recently we had the Nardo Gray LGD 18 2021 Denali 2500. We've wrapped a lot of trucks. Wow. Well, we're gonna keep going because they're cool. So anyways, the truck itself is completely I'm wrong. Normally, we murder these trucks out, we paint everything black, and then we'll wrap over it because our main accent color will be black. We went a little bit different this time. We did brush for the first time in a long time. This is literally our second truck we've ever done brushed wheels on. The first one was LG&D4, so it was literally 19 giveaways ago. That's a lot of giveaways now that I think of it, oh my God. So ever since COVID hit, it's been super, all of the big wheel companies, their lead times just went down the drain, and all of the smaller companies, their lead times pretty much just got better and better, and they grew while the bigger companies were still getting more and more orders. But anyways, it's been a crap show. I'm not gonna say the other word because I can't say it on YouTube, but it's been a show, and you can't get wheels. So what we did was we used KG1 forged, which there's nothing wrong with that. They are nice wheels, they're forged wheels. We were using American Force before we went to KG1 because American Force was 2 to 3 weeks, no matter what turnaround time on whatever size you wanted. So if I wanted 26x14s, custom, completely custom and polished, I can get them in 3 to 4 weeks. But now I can still get polished, but polish doesn't look good on the trucks that we wrap with the black accents. So that's why we haven't done brush, because brush is a completely custom finish. And if I wanted a set of brushed wheels from anyone besides JTX, if I wanted brush from American Force, it would be 16 weeks. These, 4, okay? And that was with a rush fee because we got to get all the parts in time to build these things. That's the other thing. Nobody really sees the behind the scenes of these things and how long it takes to build them and how much stress it is to order the parts, make sure the parts get there on time. It's a hassle, and we do it every single month. So if you've noticed, the past few giveaways have been back to back to back. We started off our very first giveaway ever, and I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but I'm just gonna keep going because I don't care. You can skip ahead if you want. So first giveaway ever was 3.5 months. This one's 25 days long from start to finish, okay? Let that sink in real quick. 3.5 months long. That giveaway, we were just like, what the heck is going on? Like, it's just dragging out. I can't wait for this thing to end so that we can get the next one launched. Well, 3.5 months, and then we went down to 2 months, and then we went down to 1.5 months, and now we're at pretty much a month for every single giveaway with absolutely no break in between. So what will happen is we get to the launch of a new giveaway, which starts immediately when one ends. So 11:59 p.m. one ends at 12 o'clock a.m. the new one will launch, and that's how it's been for the past like 3-4 giveaways, maybe even 5. Either way, there's no break in between. So first weekend, everybody's asking what happened with the last truck. Where's the winner? Truth is, winner comes about a week to a week and a half later, because it's not easy rounding up all these entries of thousands of people. And of course, we don't do it, our agency does it. So it takes about a week. If you really want to know the drawing date, when the drawing's actually performed, you can head over to the website and go all the way to the bottom of the website, click on the official rules, and you can see the drawing date and all the eligibility stuff in there. It's pretty simple. I do suggest reading the rules just so you know. But yeah, no one else will ever say that to you in the giveaway industry. I'm telling you right now, you will have to pay taxes on this thing, okay? Like all of our other giveaways, like all giveaways in general, if it's legit. And most of them are legit because they don't want to get pinched. So yeah, you have to pay taxes. But when somebody advertises a $80,000 truck with only $10,000 cash on top, it's not enough to pay the taxes, okay? So you're going to get stuck with income tax. It's going to be about 30%, and 30% of our total approximate retail value of this giveaway is way less than $50,000, okay? Doesn't matter your tax bracket, you're going to have enough to pay the taxes. Now, would I go and spend that whole 50K? No. Like I said, you will have to pay taxes on it. It depends on when you actually receive the prize. You have to pay taxes the following year, okay? So January to May, you should pay your taxes for the year previous. So if it's March, then you have until next January. If you want to spend that 50K, spend it. I mean, that's a completely up to you. Once you get the 50K in the truck, you sign the W-9 with our agency. Just so you know, you do sign a W-9. It's a legitimate giveaway. You're literally getting $135,000 because that's the approximate retail value of the truck plus the cash. And just so you know, the trucks, this one we paid like 90 grand, and now it has $20,000 of mods done to it, if not more. And we value them at the KBB value just to help you out. If we were to value this at what we have into it, which is not true, because once you modify something, it's not worth that. So we value it at the KBB value. We don't value it at 110K or 115K like we have into it, plus the 50K, because then it would be valued at $165,000 total. So the total approximate retail value for this giveaway right here is $135,000. So you will pay taxes on $135,000, okay? So that's how that works. I am as transparent as I possibly can be. I don't know if I can be any more transparent. If I'm not being as transparent as possible, please let me know in the comments below, but I think I am. Okay, onward we go. So Satin Turquoise Chrome Wrap by Hexus, super hard wrap to do. We did it best, Cupola Customs did it best. You won't see another truck wrap this good. And I'd be surprised if somebody could wrap a normal wrap as good as Tom does the chrome wraps. Now, let's move on to suspension. Okay, so Flight Fabrications. We're gonna go down here for a second, look at the track bar. We have the 4-link bars, Flight Fabrications. The plate is super chrome, and then the powder coat is a candy teal with a Casper clear top coat. So basically the Casper clear is a matte clear. But we have the 4-link in the front and rear by Miles Flight. Miles is the owner of Flight Fabrications. Similar to PMF, for Ford, Flight Fabrications I use on all of my Rams. That's my go-to suspension company for the Rams, and PMF is my go-to for Fords, and then Cognito is my go-to for Cognito and a few other companies for GM. But either way, I do have a favorite for every brand. I don't discriminate. I use whatever brand I think is best. I'm not gonna use any brands that wanna sponsor me just because they wanna sponsor me. I'm gonna use what I think is best, what I think looks best, what I think is the overall best. And in my opinion, Flight Fabrications is the best. I love working with Miles, and he always helps us out. I mean, he got this to us in a timely manner. It's always tight. It's never like weeks and weeks ahead. It's always like a week or two before we need to have the truck done. And then we have the truck done and we need to film, and then the truck's giveaway starts in like a week and we have to put all the footage together. Thank you to Owen, our huge man of a photographer and videographer in one. Gets everything done on time. But Flight Fabrications, 4-link, front and rear. And then we have in the front, also from Flight Fab, is the steering stabilizer kit. So everything there. We have our end clamps and then the center steering stabilizer mount, powder coated in that candy teal, along with our sway bar, and then the Fox 2.0 steering stabilizers themselves. So, I mean, honestly, this thing rides amazing. And real quick, before we get into the wheels and tires, I just want to say 33 by 14.5 on a 24-inch wheel. Sure, it looks like a rubber, like a what is it? Rubber band. It looks like a rubber band, okay? From afar, and it still does from up close. But if you are gonna run over something that's gonna hit your wheel, that's like 4 inches right there. If you're gonna run over something that's 4 inches tall, I mean, listen. Don't get me wrong, it's very easy to curve these things, and you don't get 100% turning radius all the time, but it looks amazing in my opinion, and probably 50% of the people that enters opinion as well, or all of them, because people that don't like it aren't entering. But you're getting $50,000, you're gonna pay taxes with that 50K, and you're gonna have some money left over, and you can very well buy new wheels and tires, okay? So if I see you comment below, I don't like the wheels and tires, shut up, okay? I'm sick of it, all right? God damn. You're getting a brand new truck, okay? Anyways, LGND 3.5-inch coil spacer with a chrome backing, and it just gives that little cherry on top of the tire. When you're looking at it from the side, it's literally the cherry on top. Perfect. Fox 2.0 Resi shocks, and that's pretty much all for suspension. Very nice and simple. So it's basically just a 3.5-inch lift. The rear is factory height. It's a little bit lower than we wanted it to be. It's about an inch lower than the front, but it is adjustable. We adjusted it a little bit. You can go a little higher if you want. It is air ride, factory air ride, so if you wanted to, all you would need to do is shorten this link and it will force the truck up. So yeah, we have it set at this height, but again, if you want to go up another inch, you can go up an inch. It does have an adjustable track bar, and if you are familiar with the suspension on these 4-link trucks, if you adjust the track bar, well, I mean, once you go up, you need to adjust the track bar. Factory, these trucks don't come with adjustable track bars, so if you were to adjust your links to have your airbags fill up more, because your sensors are now going to read that the link has been dropped and it needs to bring it up to have that link at where it wants it to be. Basically, you would need to adjust the track bar because it's going to pull the axle to one side or the other. Yeah, so anyways, just know it's there. It's factory. Doesn't really do much. Just helper bags. It's not full air, but yeah, they're there. It's a cool option, and you have them. And then you can see the 4-link back here a little bit better, along with the Fox 2.0 shocks as well. So we talked about the wrap, but we didn't talk about the paint work. Didn't go too crazy on the paint, but as always, we have two-tone. Not really two-tone, but it is two-tone at the same time. So we have tinted, only where the light shows through, and then anywhere where there's not any light, it's all painted the factory PXJ color code, which is a metallic black. So we don't do just gloss black on these trucks. We do metallic, or whatever the color of the black is, so that if you were to really want to take off this wrap in the future, you could. And you'll have, like I said, not a murdered out truck this time. Because of the brushed wheels, we did keep some chrome. I kept the mirror caps chrome, I kept the chrome on the handles, but normally we'll black out everything so that when you take off the wrap, you do have a completely murdered out truck. Now, if you were to take off the wrap on this truck, again, it will match because you have black and chrome everywhere with brushed wheels. So that was the whole thing. We just wanted to make it match. And if you did want down the line, you could, but it's not easy taking off wrap. Trust me, it's possible and it can be done. It's a timely process and it's not fun. I mean, we wrapped it, appreciate it, but at the end of the day, it's your truck. You can do whatever you want. Come up to the front, color matched headlights, as always. We left some chrome in there as well, so it gives it that little bit of contrast that we wanted. The grille, we have tons of contrast between all the different chrome and the satin turquoise chrome. It's crazy because the satin turquoise chrome almost like reflects off the chrome. So right here we have satin turquoise chrome only on the flat parts of the emblem, and then the rest of it, like I said, the emblems were just left chrome, and then this was just laid on here on the flat parts. But grill looks amazing. Whole front end looks amazing. Tow hooks, left them chrome, and then the factory plastic in the front of the bumper, color matched and smooth, along with the factory fog light bezels, and the balance, as always, color matched and smooth underneath the wrap. And I'm gonna say it again because I feel like not everybody understands why, but textured plastic you can't wrap because textured plastic isn't completely flat. It has pores, it won't stick. So if you want to wrap textured plastic, you need to color match it and smooth it as glassy as possible so that that wrap has something to stick to. It needs something completely solid and flat to stick to, and glossy. It can't be matte. I mean, it could be matte, it's just not going to stick as well. But anyways, yeah, so color match is smooth. So if you were to take off the wrap, again, you would have a color matched valance. Some people don't like the color match valances, but again, it's an all black truck, so it's just gloss black. Emblems. This heavy duty badge right here is normally red. I hate it. I don't know why they do the red. So really the only option we had there was we couldn't make it chrome, made it black. So completely black, and then chrome two-tone emblems. Color matched smooth mirrors. Left the caps chrome, like I said. And then one cool thing that we did do on this truck, thanks to Retro Shop, we build our headlights, we build our mirrors, we do all of our tail lights in-house. We do we do all of that stuff in-house. So the factory mirror signals are actually amber, and same thing with the cab lights. So we send out the cab lights and the mirror reflectors to Retro Shop. He opens them up and he literally unsolders these factory LED chips and replaces them with switchback LED chips. So pretty cool. I don't have the patience to do that and figure out what chip I need, what size, and figure it all out. So we just take them off, we ship them out to him, he gets them done, he ships them back, and that's it. So super easy. If you do have factory signals in your mirrors that you want changed from amber to switchback, which is white when you're driving and amber when you're signaling, then I would suggest hitting them up. Same thing with the cab lights. If you want your factory cab lights opened up and white LEDs replaced into them, hit them up. They will get it done. But yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it.
You didn't really talk about the wheels.
I didn't talk about the wheels. Thank you, Owen. So the last thing, the one thing I'm forgetting. You know why? Because I'm jumping all over the place, and I feel like I've been standing here this whole video.
This side.
Back up a little. You go over here. So the wheels are 24x14 JTX forged in a brushed and milled finish. People are, well, actually one person commented on my picture, like, why would you do chrome caps with brushed wheels? I'm like, first of all, there's chrome not chrome, it's milled on the wheels, but milled matches chrome. Okay, and he was like, why didn't you do brushed caps? Because if you want to do brushed caps, technically speaking, you could take a Scotch-Brite and scuff it down in one direction and then clear coat over it, and you would have brushed. Do I want to do that and ruin my mirror caps? No, not at all. Do I want to wrap it in fake brushed? No, I don't want to do that. So he left them chrome, wheels are brushed and milled, and cool thing about JTX Forged, on top of their pretty quick lead times, is billet caps come with every single set of wheels. So you literally don't have the option to get plastic caps at all. So if you're gonna ask if you can get plastic caps and make it a little bit cheaper, they're gonna say no. They come with the wheels. And that's a cool thing, because other wheel companies, they come with plastic, and the billet caps is like an $800 option most of the time. So yeah, cool set of wheels, JTX Forged, really cool guys over there. And let's not forget that we had LG&E Supply Co. custom engraved in every single wheel on top of the JTX Forged on the opposite end. And then behind the wheels, which you can see right here, we have our wheel spacers, the most trusty dusty wheel spacers in the industry. Shifted Industries, Caleb over there, Caleb Renkamp. He's been a long time, he's been in this industry for a long time. And he's built some cool, and he has the best spacers in the industry. So only guys I use for wheel spacers. Again, if you don't like the wheels and tires, or the fact that the wheels stick out of the fenders, you could take off the wheel spacers, you could take off the wheels and tires, and you could put on whatever you want, okay? But enter for the truck itself. And if you like the wheels and tires, then great, that's a plus, you get to keep them. So anyways, that is LG&E 23. It is our December giveaway. It is a little bit different than all the other giveaways. It is 25 days long. So you don't have very long to get entered. If you blink, you literally might miss it. So I would click that link below this video. The hoodie that I'm wearing is up on the site. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the site that will get you entered to win it. So yeah, if you like it, get entered. If you don't. If you like it but you don't like the wheels and tires, get entered. Click that link below or type it out, lgndsupplyco.com, and get yourself entered before Christmas Day, because that is the deadline and that is your last chance, and all it takes is one lucky entry. And trust me on that. Ask any of our past winners. One lucky entry is all it takes. $100 or less. That's what most of our past winners have spent. So give it a shot and you might just win. You never know. Merry Christmas.